Hey folks, Jimmy here, aka Palette Dead. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to something completely different. Before we jump into it though, if you like any of the videos, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below. It's always greatly appreciated. But without further ado, I suppose we should reveal what today's video is about, and it is about another nerd hobby, Magic the Gathering. Now, I'm not a massive player of Magic the Gathering, but I have got a massive collection of the cards, probably somewhere in the region of 2,000 to 3,000 cards, maybe a little bit more. I do not actually know, in all honesty. I have a lot of them. I've been collecting them for probably about 7 years, so I've been going through a lot of cards. I've managed to pick up these boosters. They are early. Managed to get hold of them quite early from somewhere. I'm not going to reveal where, but these come out on Friday, and I wanted to do a bit of an opening and pack opening and go through different cards, have a look at what you can get, have a discussion about it and something else. So this video may turn out to be a bit longer than intended, but without further ado, let's crack these open, shall we? Right then, that's 4 packs of cards open, one not on camera of course. Yeah, to be honest, some really good cards in there. However, I'm not going to go through all of them because of the amount of time this video will take, and I don't want it to take up too much of everybody's time. So I'm going to go through the best cards that I've found from these 4 packs. So, starting off with Scorching Dragonfire. Decent card, it's an instant, cost 2 to get out, but it deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If that creature or planeswalker would die this turn, you exile it instead. Pretty handy. So if you kill a 3/3 creature or something like that with this card, it will be exiled. Pretty handy to have, especially as it costs 2 mana as well. Not bad at all. You've got Furor of Bitten. So, Enchanted creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and attacks each combat if able. So, you will attack every combat turn with that card. And it's +2/+2. So you can attach that to anything and it will boost its power quite significantly. Makes it pretty decent as well to have. Quite like that. It only costs 1 to get out, so it's pretty good. You've got Traitorous Greed. It's a sorcery, gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste until end of turn. Add 2 mana of any one colour. So you can use opponent's card against them with this card. If they've attacked with it, you just untap it, use that, and away you go. Have fun with it, killing your mates when you play them, or if you play in competitions, if you want to play in competitions. Wildwood Scourge. So this is a Hydra and it costs X 1 green. So the way this card works, when it enters a battlefield you put X 1/+1/+1 counters on it. The X means however much mana you pay there. So that could be 2 cards, it could be 12 cards if you wish to. So in a game of Commander, this can come in real handy if you want it to. If you've got, say, like 12 land out, you tap 1 green and then you tap all the 11, put that out, it's 11 creature if you wish it to be. It also has the ability of whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on another non-Hydra creature you control, put a +1/+1 counter on the Scourge as well. So if you power up another creature, this bugger gets powered up as well. Pretty handy to have, pretty good card. I would use it in a deck if I played green. I don't always play as green, but I might have to try and build a deck around it, try and get some more of these fellas as well to make fun with it and have a bit of fun. Ordinary Dilophosaur. I wanted to include it because it's a Dilophosaur, and you know, nothing wrong with dinosaurs. It has Death Touch, so any amount of damage this creature does to a creature is enough to destroy it. It does cost 4 to get out, however, but it's +2. It is a 2/2. Whenever it attacks, if you control a creature with power +4 or greater, ordinary dinosaur gets +2/+2. So if you have a 4/4 creature, this becomes a 4/4 as well, which is always pretty handy as well when you're attacking with it. So it can come in pretty good use. Your opponents will have to destroy the more powerful creature to stop this bugger as well. Spine Megalodon. So for instance, if you had these two in the same pack, in your same deck, that would boost off that one. Quite easy. The Megalodon. Anyway. Shark, it has hexproof. It does cost 7 to get out. It is a big bugger, but it is a 5/7 card. Whenever it attacks, you scry 1. Which scrying, of course, is you look at the top card of your library and you have a choice to put that top card at the bottom of your library or to keep it at the top for next time ready. But hexproof, of course, means this card cannot be targeted by spells or abilities under your opponent's control. So not bad at all. Then we've got a nice vampire. Can't beat a vampire every now and then. It has lifelink. That isn't its main thing. It is a 4/3, so if it deals 4 damage to anything, you gain 4 life. Definitely worth having. In all honesty, I've played with decks that have been mainly vampires with lifelink. They are fun to play with because you can be a right bastard with them if you wish to. Demonic Embrace. So, costs 3 to get out. It is an enchantment, so you enchant creature. That creature gets +3/+1 and has flying and becomes a demon in addition to its other types. You may cast Demonic Embrace from the graveyard by paying 3 life, discarding a card in addition to the 3 mana. So, if you play this, the aura gets destroyed, goes into your graveyard. You can then pay for 3 life, chuck a card, and then pay the 3 mana to get that back out if you wish to. So it can be a pain to get rid of, and you can have fun by winding people up and paying everything and getting it back out if you want to. Kitesail Freebooter. So it has flying, it is a human pirate, it is a 1/2, costs 2 to get out. When it enters a battlefield, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. Exile that card until the Kitesail Freebooter leaves the battlefield. So for instance, you can get rid of something like an enchantment and aura. Can be quite handy depending on how tricksy your opponents like to play. Sanguine Indulgence. So it's a sorcery, costs 4 to get out. This spell costs 3 less to cast if you gain 3 or more life. So for instance, with that Blood button, because it has lifelink, if you've used that, you will get, of course, 4 life. Then if you cast that, it'll only cost 1. You return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Comes in pretty handy if you've got some decent stuff in your graveyard. Legion's Indulgence. So you destroy a target creature with power 4 or greater. Pretty handy to have. It costs 3 to get out. I would probably definitely use it if I used white decks. I don't use white decks, so I'm unlikely to use it, but it might go into a commander deck or something like that at some point, and I've dropped a card. Typically, I will try to pick that up. Right, picked that up. The next one is, I included it because I think it's fun artwork. It is a creature dog. It is Selfless Saviour. When you pack this out, so it costs 1 to get out, it's a 1/1. You can keep it out there for a while. Sacrifice Selfless Saviour, and another target creature you control becomes indestructible until the end of turn. So you can sacrifice this while say one of your other cards is being attacked and could be destroyed, and it'll become indestructible until the end of turn. So it'll stop it from being killed. Not too bad, considering it only costs 1 to get out. So if you've got 4 of them in a deck, that's 4 opportunities to save bigger cards. And then last but not least, out of the decent cards that I spotted in these packs, the Indulging Patrician. Creature, vampire, noble. It is cost 3 mana to get out, 1 of any colour, 1 white, 1 black. It is a 1/4 with flying and lifelink. So flying bypasses anything that doesn't have flying or reach. So it can go and attack straight away. Pretty handy to have. With this one, lifelink, of course, when it deals 1 damage, you'll get 1 life. Though at the beginning of your end step, if you have gained 3 or more life this turn, each opponent loses 3 life. That can be pretty handy if you've already gained 3 life. So for instance with vampires, especially the one that costs the Blood Glutton, you can put that out with that. Every time that you gain 4 life from that one, this one will cause your opponent to lose 3 life from it as well. So not bad cards from the first 4 packs. I probably will buy a lot more packs in the future. Whether I do videos on them, I do not know. But if you would like to see videos on good old Magic the Gathering or anything like that, or if you want to see a bit more or find out a bit more about Magic the Gathering, let me know in the comments down below. I will see what I can rustle up video wise for you. And yeah, that is it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for sticking with it. It's a little bit rough around the edges because I don't do unboxings and I don't do pack openings, because that's a weird thing to do sometimes. But if you'd like to see more, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment down below. And hopefully I'll see you in the very near future for some more MTG. Bye bye now.